This week on the YogaDream Journey, we talk about happiness. I cross 1,000 followers on Instagram, and we look at why you should quit your job.
We all have these things we want to do in our lives. Goals, dreams, aspirations, call it whatever you want. And the earth-shakingly sad fact is we never take a shot. But I want to invite you to watch me as I take a shot at bettering myself and bettering my life in a raw and unfiltered weekly documentary called The Yoga Dream Journey.
So it's kind of hard to believe I've been doing this for 50 days already. This is the start of week 8, and yeah, mentally feel pretty good. Got a weird stomach thing going on. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, otherwise, taking a little walk here after work. Feel pretty great.
Sometimes I spend too much time thinking about, what am I gonna film for today? Or what am I gonna work on? Or blah, blah, blah. I had a great idea. It's day 50, so why not treat myself to a cheap bottle of wine, like, half a bottle, and also a cheap dinner and a bunch of work this evening. So that's the grand plan. I think that it is very important to come back to kind of the whole overriding reason of why am I doing all of this. One, because if you're just joining in, then now you know. And then two, sometimes things kind of get lost in all the details, right? The overriding reason for doing all of this is that I want to simply document the journey from my job life into a life of which yoga can support me. Now, that takes lots of hard work, and it takes building out platforms so that you kind of have a brand, right, associated with what you are doing. That is exactly what I'm doing this week. That's what we're talking about this week, is the overriding, the bigger picture stuff. And that is that if you want something, you need to really work your butt off for it, and you will start to see the fruits of your labor. I'm still in the infancy of what I am doing, obviously, but it doesn't mean that I can't start putting out content, putting out yoga classes, doing some sort of, daily/weekly vlog, and connecting with people, letting them know that I'm for real, I'm gonna do this, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I still have my day job, and that's fine, but it is the journey of building out all of these platforms and slowly growing everything so that eventually one day I can step away from that. So in talking about what's this all about, well, sometimes you wake up a little earlier than expected and you could go back to bed, but you realize, hey, I'll just get an extra hour of work in right in the morning. It is Friday night, an evening work session, and I am really going to try to finish up some things, so maybe I can steal a couple of hours away tonight to be able to hang out with a friend.
It's a brand new day. I just got out of work and I really feel like going on a run, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it out right now. 4-mile run. That way I can't go back on it, I feel good, so I'm gonna call it out right now, and then right when I get home, change and then go for a run. I just got done running and did not do 4 miles. I did 3 miles. I'm really tired, but I feel pretty good. Gonna get some water, gonna get some food, gonna do some work.
I ate food, I took a shower, I've been editing for a while, and I've been thinking about how I took a break last night for about 3 or 4 hours and, didn't really capitalize on all the time I could. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't know if I should have stayed home working or if I should have gone out and enjoyed myself. And here's the thing, is that enjoyment is a relative term, right? I enjoy myself when I'm here working on stuff. I also had a good time last night, so I don't know. I do know that I'm gonna go get some ice cream and sit here and enjoy that for the rest of the night. So here it is Sunday and I gotta record, but I wanna talk a quick little bit about leverage. I really enjoy the fact that in terms of the yoga space, I'm pretty much nobody. Like, I'm not, Kino Yoga, if you know who that is, or, Dylan Warner and any of those like big names. And it's nice because I feel like I have a lot of leverage, because that means I'm just an average teacher out there who is seeking to grow into something bigger. And I think a lot of people can connect with that. So that's why I think I have not leverage in terms of the amount of people that I actually, have watching my stuff, but I think I make a genuine connection with folks who are kind of the average yoga goer, which is what I want, that's the type of people who I hope would enjoy watching my stuff. I just think it's a really cool idea to think about like emotional leverage versus, actual numbers and leverage. Good morning, this is Monday. Been doing a whole bunch of editing this morning. Really awesome news, I just crossed 1,000 followers on Instagram, so pretty stoked about that. And yeah, normal Monday here, just cruising on through things. Thought I'd take a walk, get out of the house real quick, but yeah, it's basically just a whole bunch of work today.
It's like a dance, the way that you shake your head in full denial of the truth. Didn't get a chance to say it loud. Your secrets kept you pushing down, disavow. When he was knocking on your door, nobody got in. Now when you're screaming for
Good morning. I'm getting a little work done here before noon and gonna go probably outside later to kind of just recap the week, but just trying to hit it hard here. Another day off from work, so do some more work. Feeling good. Well, here we are. That wraps up week 8 of the Yoga Dream Journey, and let's just dive into something specific as sort of a I will see you later, I will see you next week. And here's the topic, is do what makes you happy, right? But that's not sometimes what it's about. Sometimes doing what makes you happy means having the emotional intelligence to be able to cut out those things in your life that detract from your happiness. And here's a very specific example, your job. If your job is so terrible where you come home every day and you just want to have a couple beers and you just want to, kind of veg out and you don't have any sort of life left in you because it got sucked out in your job, you probably need to quit your job. Find some sort of job that is going to give you some sort of happiness, some sort of enjoyment, at least like an 8 out of 10, so that you can actually have energy to manifest the things you want to do in your life. Think about the things that detract from your happiness and actively seek to change them. Specifically, I had a job that I was in. It was going really bad for the past couple years. Now I have a new serving job, which, has been great for the past year now, and I really enjoy what I'm doing. And it allows me the, sanity to be able to really kind of pursue my dreams. So yes, do what you love, but also actively seek to cut out the shit in your life that takes away from that happiness. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I love all of you, every single one of you. Half heart, because I'm like holding, hold on, I can do a full one here. Like, okay, there's one heart, there's the other heart. Okay, cool. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you next week. Stay tuned for the numbers. They're coming at ya.